Welcome to El Barrio USA and Rebel Media, international news with a local flavor. Stick around for some great stories.
Here in this building behind me, 611 Academy, there are living conditions that violate Class A, B, and C. And here's some of the footage of the conference, as well as a tour of some of the conditions that tenants have to live with.
Told us how she feel. It's rat infested. There's a huge hole behind the radiator, allowing rats to come in. The other day she found a rat crawling up her grandson's
This is 17th Assembly District Adriano Espaillat describing living conditions that many of his immigrant constituents in Washington Heights are living in, as landlords apply old tactics to evict them and create luxury apartments such as condominiums.
With some of the best available real estate in the city, and they're forcing tenants to leave so they can repair the apartments, turn the buildings into co-ops, or rent the apartments for a higher price.
Every day I come out here and I see mouse traps on the floor with mouses on it. It's nasty. It's not a condition for people to live in. And I just moved here out from a shelter, so to come in this is crazy. Wow.
This is terrible. This is reminiscent of some of the worst days that the Bronx went through. You know, I remember back in the Bronx, you know, when buildings were abandoned because of a lack of service. And back then they weren't turning them into co-op, they were setting them in flames so they can cash in on insurance policies and then redevelop. 17,000 tenants from Hamilton Heights, Washington Heights, and Inwood had to face went to landlord-tenant court in 2004 facing an eviction proceeding. 17,000 tenants, families, had to go to 111 Center Street to the landlord-tenant court to face a potential eviction proceeding. If you're late 2 days on your rent, you get an eviction notice. You have to go down to court. Only 1 out of 10 tenants goes down with a lawyer. They enter into some stipulations that are very bad for them. They find themselves going back to court and eventually being evicted. So this is a major war. You know, we're looking to fight back.
Assemblyman Adriano Espaillat has committed himself and his office to the improvement of the living conditions at this and other buildings in his district, and he's of course, you know, gave a shout out to all his fellow elected officials to join in on that struggle to improve the quality of life. Needless to say that many of the tenants in buildings such as this 611 Academy are immigrants who have been here either recently or have been here for a number of years and never expected, having left conditions like this back home, to find themselves in those same conditions. For Rebel Media in Washington Heights, I'm Felix Campos.